So the ankle, it's back 90%, you think? 100%?
I reckon about 90% now.
Are you like, I suppose you've been surfing heaps, so it's not like you haven't not tested it, but you think you'll be pretty nervous that first day on site?
I don't reckon I'll be nervous. Like, I'm pretty confident that it's strong enough to go snowboard on at the moment. Like, surfing has been no problem the last 2 months on it. I haven't had any problems at all, and I can run fine. So I reckon it should be good. I'm just...
How exactly did you do it? Because it was into an airbag or something,
Yeah.
How did it all sort of transpire?
It was up in Michigan, in the US, but it was like a spine set up like this, and the airbag was here, and I was coming in to try switch double cork into the airbag, and I pretty much just landed, I landed real on top of myself, on my board, but I kind of fell forward as well at the same time, and the bag was a bit sticky that day because it had been snowing and stuff, and I kind of landed and stuck to the bag and just kind of compressed on myself, folded over the front of my front foot, and it just, my board didn't slide out, I just folded, and my only thing to do was my ankle was to kind of break underneath me.
Kind of almost like knuckling on a kicker, there's that motion of just stopping.
And just instantly stopping, and your board and your body having nowhere to go but on top of yourself.
So, are you a fan of airbag training now, or an enemy of airbag training? Or
not an enemy, I think from now on I'm just going to stick to doing my tricks in the pipe the way I learned to do them. But I think they work for some people as well. They are safer. For trying those harder tricks like the double corks and stuff, but I'm still on the wall with undecided if they're a bad idea or not.
What's the big goal for this season? Will be, I guess, the NZ Open, or is it?
I'm not setting too high goals at the moment, just because I am going to wait and see how my ankle goes. But I'll just pretty much use the Open as just a testing training event and just see how it goes back in the half pipe. And I think I'm going to aim for Junior Worlds as my big comp for this season.
Oh, that's cool. That's in New Zealand.
It's in New Zealand.
So you're going to be based over there a fair bit this season.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Olympics? Was it hard to watch it on TV? Or?
Yeah, I watched it all. I was down at a friend's place and had a couple of beers and watched it. But it was a little bit hard, but at the same time, it was really exciting.
Yeah.
To just to watch it and see all the other guys go well. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Was it it must have been a huge amount of jealousy? Do you think that?
Oh,
or was it more
there's always going to be a little bit because you train so hard to get there, and when something like that happens and you can't, you're always going to be a bit jealous of them being there and you not. But it was still awesome just to see them riding there in the Olympics and wearing the Aussie colours and everything. It was awesome.
Because last year, you impressed everyone fairly, with the NZ Open, and sort of it seemed like a steady curve towards the Olympics.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty confident. Everything was going to plan. It was just one of those things that occasionally happens and bad shit happens.
Was it as soon as it happened, you just kind of were like, oh crap, I've done it.
Yeah, I knew straight away that my ankle broke. You could feel it.
Yeah.
You know that feeling, and people could try to keep saying, nah, you probably just sprained it, And then when I got the X-ray and it was broken, I'm like, yeah, well, what do we do now?
Yeah. I suppose when you're on those crappy days at the pipe and it's blowing a gale, will be that little bit extra motivation for Russia now.
Yeah. Russia's still so far away. I haven't really thought about it too much. But yeah, definitely keen for Russia.
Do you think you'll mix up you've been so focused on half pipe for X number of years. Do you think you might sort of change your approach to snowboarding a little bit? Do you think you might, go in more slopestyle contests, or between sort of now and whenever? Do you think you're going to mix up your riding, or it's still you want to just focus on pipe?
No, I definitely want to. Now that the Olympics is over, I got a lot more time on my hands to just go snowboard, and I definitely want to just not just slopestyle. I want to do some more filming and photos and stuff that I've kind of missed out on in the last couple of years. So I definitely want to get after a bit of that. I'll still focus on half pipe.
Yeah.
Because I definitely want to keep progressing and keeping up with the game, the way it's going. It's progressing so fast, so you got to keep up with the game. So, but I definitely want to have a crack at a few of the other things.
Could you have that 2 weeks in was probably your first sort of time of somewhat of a filming come editorial sort of trip
Yeah, definitely.
come project. So obviously it's the goal is to have a lot more of, or have more of those sort of projects and opportunities come along.
Yeah, pretty much. I just want to go out and do a bit more of the filming and photography side of snowboarding and experience that a little bit more.
It's and then it's coming into this season, will it be more sort of just snowboarding for fun, I guess? Like, are you going to sort of be training heavily, or is it kind of, I don't want to say a season off or anything, but it's like you're just going to snowboard for sort of Nate?
Yeah, definitely
like,
more for me this year. I'm just going to cruise, and I definitely got some big plans to get some stuff down on the jumps, so I really want to do a bit more jumping this season. Still ride a bit of pipe, but not as hard as I have been the last year or two.
You hear, like, I guess you hear people kind of taking that time off from, you know, like when you're so focused on something, whatever it is in life, and then you come back to it with a whole new approach after sort of having a bit of time away from it.
Yeah.
Do you kind of expect that to happen or hope that to happen? Or something?
Yeah, I hope that to happen. I always notice that when I've just take a break from the pipe, I get frustrated or something, I take a break and just go hit jumps and stuff, I come back and I ride better than I usually have. So hopefully having a break and hitting some jumps this season and just kind of cruising will freshen my half pipe riding up a little bit.
You've been snowboarding for a while now. How, like, looking back at you know, you never want to have regrets or anything like that, but are you happy with how you've kind of gone through these steps and stages, and do you see this as sort of like a midlife snowboarding, not crisis, but like, you know, I'm going to go and move into sort of, like you said, have a year off and all that, you sort of said it to sort of reinvigorate your snowboarding a little bit?
Yeah.
Or your approach?
Maybe a little bit. I don't think I've hit that point where I'm sick of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I definitely still enjoy riding half pipe. I don't think I always will.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, just because like now the Olympics is over, there's a whole lot of pressure that's dropped from the shoulders, and with the injury and stuff, I kind of just feel like just doing a little bit of a change, just trying something different and just seeing how it kind of goes, I guess. Like, I've got another 4 years until the next Olympics, so I've got plenty of time just to kind of play around and just have a bit of fun snowboarding.